What's going on, everybody? Jason Getty doing Bigger by the Day. Tribute to Rich Piana. This is day 10. It's leg day. And this could be one of those days we're not really going to be able to substitute a whole lot. He's got a lying leg curl machine. We don't have one at all. And there's no way to replicate that. So his exercises are lying leg press, or I'm sorry, lying leg curl, or then seated leg curl, and then the leg extension and leg press. So I'm only able to do one set of hamstring exercises. So we're going to do that. Still haven't got my stuff Primeval. I'm sure they're going to say, well, you know who the post office is. And I'm going to say, well, I order supplements from California all the time, first class, and it gets here in 2 days, and you're in like New Jersey, which is 3 states over. So don't tell me. I do love the product, but I should quit screwing around and get me my stuff. Alright, so and it's probably because I sent him a nice little message. About their shipping. If I pay for first class and it comes media mail, they're going to get a phone call with a whole bunch of 4-letter words in it. Because I don't believe in screwing people over. I'm kind of weird about integrity shit. If I don't get what I pay for, then I'm extra fucking not happy. Be your own advocate is what I'm saying. I'm sure it's just a snafu, but I'm gonna bitch anyways. Sure is a great explanation. Alright. So anyways, drink this down, we'll go hit the gym. At the gym. So we're on our way to the gymnasium, and yesterday was a pretty fucking horrible day for us. I got a phone call from my friend. He's like, man, what's wrong with your kid? I'm like, oh, why would she do now? You know, because she posts everything on Facebook. And he was like, yeah, man, your kid's in the hospital. Evidently, she collapsed at school. Oh, shit. Well, let me take a look. Yeah, so she collapsed at school. So she went to the hospital. And we were all freaked out about that. Then I get a call from my wife. She's running her son all over the place. He's getting ready to go into the Navy, so she's running him everywhere, getting stuff buttoned up that he needed to get buttoned up, getting rid of a gym membership from across the state and whatever, and a couple other things. And she throws a rod right through her block in her car. So him and her are stranded on the expressway. It was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to do it every day.
Every day of your life. So, I ended up leaving work and getting them, and they were, you know, had more errands to run, so I ran them around doing their errands and, you know, checking on my kid and everything. It was just, yesterday was a horrific day. So, about 7 o'clock, I told my wife, I said, why don't we just sit down and we'll watch. I bought Suicide Squad for her because she's never seen it, but she's always really, really wanted to see it. So I bought it for her about 2-3 weeks ago and we watched it. I was like, why don't we just watch Suicide Squad again? And then just kind of chill. There's a big fucking deer. Did you see him? God, it was bigger than horse. We'll watch Suicide Squad and just kind of chill out and whatever, you know. And I got about halfway through it and was just unconscious. So the video probably gonna get posted a little bit later than it normally does. I like to have YouTube put, you know, place the ads and shit on there. And I've been noticing my videos have been getting a lot more advertisement. So I don't know if YouTube is back or if YouTube just likes what the fuck I'm doing. But that's pretty good. Hey, oh, by the way, babe.
Yes.
I got 5 subscribers last night. Yeah, no shit. So welcome to the channel. In case you didn't know, I do Bigger by the Day every day for the memory of Rich Piana, and once it's over with, I'll probably go ahead and I was doing a program on my own called Down 80 Pounds, and I'll probably switch back to that, of course, unless Big Martin Ford decides to do his own video series or whatever, then I'll follow along with that. But yeah, so I go to the gym every day, even though I don't look like it. I was out for like 6-7 months, a lot of medical issues, man. I had a bone in my ankle grow, like on its own, 3/4 of an inch, whatever. So they just sawed that out. So I wasn't able to do any cardio, I wasn't able to do any leg shit like that. And I was impressing my wife and went up with 375 pounds like 4 days in a row on a bench press and jacked my wrist up. You know, I'm not a fitness guru. I'm a dude that still likes to impress his woman. Ain't that right, baby?
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, I like to impress her. I like to make her smile because I want to make her excited and want to rape me every time we walk in the bedroom. I want her to pounce on me. You know, it's kind of like Tigger when he used to pounce on everybody. That's what I want her to do. So, but anyways, huge Rich Piana fan, and so that's why I'm doing this. And he's got some good folks. His main folks are really good. So I follow all of those people. Martin Ford is probably my second favorite of the 5% people. So anyway, and you know what I'm hoping, babe?
Yes.
I'll be real honest with you. I'm hoping that Chanel will do a drink a beer. Oh yeah, every time my phone or my truck makes a ding ding sound because I don't wear my seatbelt, you gotta drink a beer. You ain't gotta do shit, but I just say drink a beer. But anyway, I hope she does a video series on how she video edits and, you know, all that, the opening scene from The Resurrection of Rich Piana, which I didn't really care for, but I get what she's doing is kind of neat. Like, I hope she shows people how to do that shit. That would be kind of cool. Like, that would be like off the norm for her and him, what they do. So but anyways, yeah, we live in a little bitty town. I call it Itty Bit Kentucky, because it really is just a fucking dot. You could spit on the ground and it would splatter from side to side the whole fucking town. It's just that small. There's 3,000 people here, something like that, like in the county that the town's in. Everybody knows everybody, don't they? And everybody knows your business. So, speaking of which, my wife's got an Instagram account. You got to check that out. And you'll have to, what do they call? Request to follow, and then she'll let you on or whatever. But it's because we live in such a small town. She's had interesting conversations with people and their husbands from here, hasn't it been?
Interesting is what I'll call it.
Yeah, one chick's husband was like, "Oh my God, I do naughty things to myself," and she was like, "Delete." So it's interesting. It's interesting. it's been something. But yeah, we go to the gym and everybody like knows her here. And some lady asked, I don't think we knew her, but some lady asked if you were training me, which is
funny.
It's interesting, yeah. Well, like when I met Stephanie, she was doing these gyms. I'll be honest with you, it's kind of like, you know, when you go, there's one gym that serves pizza. I'm not going to mention any names, but there's a gym that serves pizza once a month, and they do all this crap, you know, to keep you fat. Well, this gym has like a round robin piece of paper they give you, and they're like, okay, do one set of shoulders, then do a set of legs, then do some crunches, then do some this, that, and it's like you don't get a pump on anything, so you never really get stronger or bigger or faster or any of that shit. You just stay the same, which, you know, to them it's like, well, if they have to stay, if, you know, they don't get any results, then they'll have to keep coming and coming and coming. And I think it's stupid, because you want your people to get results, because everybody wants to look better and feel better. So, but they give you this round robin thing, and we get together, and I'm doing a video, and she's doing that. I was going to ask her a question, but her head ain't in it. But so,
go ahead.
No, it's fine. So, but we get together, and so she's just like wanting to work out with me, and I'm like, okay. So, you know, I do what I do, which is, you know, 5 sets of whatever, and it's just totally different. And you got a lot better results, I think. Your arms swelled up and everything else. So, yeah, don't do the round robin thing, man. It sucks. All right, well, you ready to go in here?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get us some. Make sure you get you some. Get you some. All right, so I got my Oakleys on. So real quick, I want to talk about the leg press, and if you've followed me for a long time, you know that I've said this before, so it's not like a big secret or something new to you, but new followers, when you're doing a leg press, you cannot lock your knees out, and that will give you knee problems, something awful, because your knee bone isn't between the joint when you extend all the way out. So like when I leg press, you'll notice that I don't lock my knees out. When I do calf extensions, I don't lock my knees out, because you want to have some of that knee bone between your joint, so it'll save you a lot of pain and whatnot in the long run. Leg extensions, you know, you don't want to go back as far as you possibly can, because you'll tear your knee joint up. It's just, you have to know a few things. I mean, I know you might not look like the coolest dude on the planet, but you know, you don't want knee replacements and shit like that, man. You'll look really fucking cool with great big old scars across your knees when they replace them shits, and then you have to have it done every 10 years because those replacements don't last like the original equipment does. So anyways, that's what's going on with that. I know somebody's going to say, well, you're not even going all the way up with your leg presses, and that ain't that much weight. Well, that's why I'm just not going to kill myself or fuck up my knees any worse than they already are. So that's the scoop on that. feeders. We're gonna do them. And
so feeders.
yeah. So anyway, today we did legs and today we did hamstrings and quads, and I always add a little bit of calf muscle in with that because you're there, you know what I mean? So like I said earlier, man, don't straighten your legs out. You know, during Rich's Bigger by the Day program, like on my old videos, and I wish I wouldn't take them down, I had references. But I'm literally like screaming like, dude, seriously, because it became so blatant that he was watching at least what I did and whatever I knew he was watching. I was like, just stop, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, and I think his last leg video, he pretty much did like I did, and then that was pretty much it. But his legs give him so many problems throughout this whole exercise program that I felt bad for the guy. But so tomorrow we're doing calves, which I'm pretty sure I know what the exercises are. I think they're going to be like I did on the leg press, and then standing in a squat rack and lifting up with your toes. And then there's the seated calf raise. And beyond that, I don't know. But we're gonna find out real quick. Oh my God. Whew. Son of a bitch. Oh boy. So I hope everybody's at least attempting these feeder workouts. If you're following along. If you're not, you can watch me fly away. Let me get a back view. Give me like a 1.5 seconds rest for real. I don't care if I can see the back or not. I got the prettiest wife ever. Alright. Oh, my Primeval Lab stuff came finally. I ordered it on the 9th. They shipped it out on the 12th. And they upgraded it from first class to priority because they were trying to get it to me faster to make up the time. They didn't send it out. So I ordered it on a Saturday. They shipped it out on a Tuesday. No, they printed the label on a Tuesday. And they shipped it out on Wednesday. So I'm still going to use their shit. I just got mad. I got a sticker from them. I'm going to put it on my truck. Sometimes Daddy gets a little pissy though, don't he, babe?
Delightful, just like
delightful. I get a little delightful. Get a little cheery. And I really do stop. Like, it burns like shit when I stop. I'm not like just stopping. Fuck. God damn it. I think there's one more set in there.
I think so.
I think you're full of shit.
I think you need to do it anyway.
I'm going to do it anyway. I think this is my 4th set. It could be my 3rd. I know it ain't my 1st. How about that? Whew. I can barely lift my fucking arm. Yeah. I'm only doing this because I love you. Oh. I got a gang of new followers, man.
I know.
Yeah. It's good shit.
Yes.
So anyway, so tomorrow we're going to get up. We might get up at 4 instead of 3:30. I don't know. I'll give it 3:30. Fuck it. But we're going to do calves. And calves and legs. Well, the calves are a break. There's one day, and I don't know what it is, we're going to do where we just do like forearms. and that's just a break too. So, but you don't have to worry about overtraining. My understanding is, like Lee Priest and Arnold Schwarzenegger and anybody that you can think of that's a for real bodybuilder, they train twice a day. And you don't have to worry about cardio. I know, like I personally talk to Lee Priest is one of those dudes, you can just shoot him a message. It's not like Rich where you used to be able, you can shoot him a message, he'd never see it. Lee Priest will answer any question that you have about bodybuilding. If you ask him something stupid, he might call you a fuckwit, but he will respond. And I know, like, the contest prep and everything, like Lee told me straight up, he was like, I did 3 hours of cardio every day. So, like, you're not going to have to worry about chewing up muscle and whatever. As long as you're getting your calories in, you're training, because your body doesn't want to get rid of the muscle because it needs it if you're training, you know what I'm saying? So, I need to probably start working a little bit on getting onto the elliptical machine, because unfortunately, like the bicycle, I'm on that thing for 20 minutes and I'm only burning like 100 calories. The elliptical, I've got, well, on my old Instagram, which is gone for stupid fucking reasons, I had pictures of my old cardio where I would burn up like 800 calories doing cardio. Now I was on the elliptical for like an hour, and so that was great, and my body became a furnace. It really did. It just, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was losing weight, eating like 4 or 5 baked potatoes a day, big ones, like the big, huge ones with like butter and shit all over them. I was eating 4 of those a day. In the morning, I would get up, I would eat, I think it was 8 eggs, 6 or 8 pieces of bacon. But when you're doing that much cardio, like your body craves food, and it was just, and I still lost weight. People were like, how the hell are you eating all this much food and still losing weight? And heavy lifting and cardio. So, like, I haven't begun doing, like, going towards the heavier end of what I can do yet. Just because, like, right now in the beginning, just like before, like in here in my elbows hurts a little bit, and I don't want to tear anything up. So I will get progressively heavier. And I need to start, even if I have to start taking some Motrin or something like that to get through doing cardio on the elliptical, just to get my body used to it or whatever, I need to start doing that, because the bike isn't really doing much of shit. In fact, the bike that we have is so horribly designed. It's got handlebars that do this shit, and my knees hit like 10-15 times in 20 minutes. And it's just like, okay, I'm getting in a good rhythm, and your leg just kind of move out of the way, and it's BAM! So I need to get down with the elliptical. I need to quit bullshitting on that. But we're in the fucking gym every day. We are lifting. You see that. My wife and I are in the gym. She videos me doing everything. So we are doing that. Lunches, I've been eating 2 scoops of peanut butter like 3 times between breakfast and dinner. I'm eating 2 scoops of peanut butter like 3 times. So that's my 5 meals. And there are people noticing a change in my body. There's a guy at work that's like, why don't you lift this big package up or whatever? And the one of the trainers, it kind of, you know, said something to me, and my wife has said plenty to me, and she's not somebody that can just look at you and tell like a lie. Like, I'm like, hey babe, am I looking better? She'd be like, yeah, whatever. But she's like, man, you see a difference. And I've actually had some viewers that are like, man, what are you doing, you know, off camera that we're not seeing? So I know I'm heading in the right, progressing in the right direction. So, but I need to bump it up a little bit. Hopefully, my knees will let me do that. If I can only get a few minutes of cardio in with the elliptical, it's probably going to burn more calories than on the bicycle. So that's what I'm looking at. What else? Oh, so I got a call today from the VA. they're gonna cut my mole. This thing got hit like probably 15 times, and that mole has turned black. It was black last night, and it turned back to my skin color, and now it's black again. So, looking forward to getting that shit cut off in a big way. Probably Wednesday. Don't know exactly what's going to happen Wednesday, because we have to car shop and purchase Wednesday for my wife. So, to get all that shit covered. So, probably do something Wednesday. I don't know how much of the other stuff, and I may or may not bring a jar of peanut butter with me. We may or may not eat at Hooters. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. But you can tell I'm not like bullshitting you. We might eat at Hooters, or we might both eat. I might eat peanut butter, and she might get Reese's Cups. That's how we do. What's she doing? What are you doing, baby?
We're gonna eat at Hooters.
Oh, okay. You can't see me when I do that. Who are you talking to back there, babe? So anyway.
I'm talking to them.
Oh, them? Alright. So anyways, so thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow with a new video. It's going to be calves. People, I'm going to tell you right now, I've done the calf exercise before, and even in not doing Bigger by the Day, and people look at you, and so just be prepared for this, right? When you get up and you've got all this weight on your shoulders, right? People are looking at you like, motherfucker's gonna go down with 4 plates, right? And you're just standing there, and I ended up getting to like 5 or 5.5 plates last time. But I think I'm gonna max out at 4 plates this time. I'm gonna try to anyway. When you're standing there with 4 plates, right, and you're like this, you got the bar and your shoulders are all spread or whatever, and then you do this shit. See? She loves me and she's laughing. So be prepared to be laughed at when you do this shit tomorrow, because people are going to think you're fucking nuts. Alright, have a great night. See you tomorrow.